All right, here we go. Here we go. Slipstream Bando City. All right. Hangar. Where's the short circuit? All right. All right, guys. Bob here from Bob's World. Back in the simulator. We got bad weather, been busy, can't fly. That's all right. So jumping in the simulator. I am still all over the place on what am I going to get next for my next FPV drone. I'm looking at these little tiny ones. Mobula 8 HD03 setup. Someone recommended. I've been looking at that one. It looks pretty awesome. But I think I'm heading, I think, in even a different direction. I'm looking at the new Emax Babyhawk with O3 on board. This is not it. This is what I got this from the workshop, but I thought I'd fly it, see maybe it's somewhat close to what the Babyhawk flies like. But why am I? This one I'm about to pull the trigger, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so you guys know I'm still a rookie at this whole FPV thing. I started getting into this about I don't know, maybe a month ago, because winter's coming in Minnesota, and you got to have things to do in the winter here. You're indoors, and so I thought, well, you know, let's dust off the controller too, and let's make a commitment to learn this whole manual mode, this acro mode, and, you know, see what this is all about, and see, you know, can we do it? Let's give it a whirl. So I've been doing that, and I've kind of gotten a little bit addicted to it, at least in the simulator, and I've been flying a little bit outside. It's definitely, obviously, different than here in the simulator, but again, trying to improve the muscle memory. But let's go back to this drone I'm looking at, this Babyhawk 03 with the O3 system on board. I think it's fairly new, but it looks, I've been watching videos, it looks epic. And why I'm thinking seriously about this one is it seems like it gives you the best of all the worlds. So you could do cinematic with it, you could do some freestyle with it, you could do some longer flight times. And that's the one thing I'm kind of like hesitant about, like the Mobula 8, is the flight times on those oh shoot, the flight times on those are shorter. You know, so I feel like that's a little bit of a drawback. So it sounds like you can get more flight time out of this this Babyhawk. And the other part too is it sounds like it's got a little more power. I think it's 4S, so more power means more freestyle, and I want to keep learning this this whole freestyle thing because I think it's kind of fun. And so again, I'm gonna throw it out there to you guys. Does anybody have this Babyhawk or a version of the Babyhawk? Do you like it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, while it might not be the best for backyard flying, I mean, I'm guessing you could still do it. It looks like it would be a ton of fun to get out there at the local soccer field, baseball field, or whatever, do some of this stuff once I get, you know, better at it. And but also, if I wanted to do the cinematic, I could as well. I love the DJ Avata. You know, it's been like a great drone for me to get started on as far as FPV. It's I'll say, like, safe to fly. I've got the aftercare plan, so I never worry about crashing and not getting it replaced. But I feel like there's some limitations when it comes to doing more of this stuff. It's a Cinewhoop, right? It's meant for cinematic shots, not meant for doing the acrobatic stuff, tricks and all those things. So I get that, but I kind of have an urge to at least dabble in this world a little more, and that's why I need a different drone to do that. And I'm thinking like this this drone, this Babyhawk drone with the O3 system on board might be the answer. But again, I'm a noob, and I know enough to get myself in trouble. And so again, anybody have it? Anybody know about it? Or any other recommendations? And I'm actually okay with going without the prop guards. Actually, I've been looking at these Cinewhoops, but now I'm thinking, maybe I can go with a traditional style, more of a drone. I don't have to go with the Cinewhoop style. And I think there's some advantages to going without the Cinewhoop as far as doing some freestyle stuff like this. But again, love to hear your thoughts, guys. Like I said, I know enough to get myself in trouble, and that ain't saying much. And again, one thing I've definitely learned is the simulators are fun. I think they really help with muscle memory, but I've also learned that going out and flying in the real world, it is totally, well, I don't say totally, but it is different. I can't even come close to flying like this, like I'm doing now, in the real world. Not even close. But I think part of that might be the limitation, obviously, of the DJI Avata as well. I'm just having a good time here. I've been doing these some of these for hours, and I've probably been doing it too much, but what the hell, is fun, and I do think it's helping. I'd love to hear your thoughts again about this Babyhawk 03 with the with the 03 system on board, which I do need because I want to use my goggles too, and I want to use my controller too that I have with the that I got with the Avata, and so if I can make that work without having to buy a new controller and goggles and things, that's the best case scenario to save money in the long run. But still, woo! Sometimes this does make me sick to my stomach, and probably when I do it too much, but it's still a ton of fun. If I ever, my hope is, if I could ever really fly like this one day, I think it would be freaking epic. I just think it would be such an adrenaline rush to be able to actually do this, in real life. And I've seen people who can on the videos. It's insane. But I also know they've been doing it for years. And so it just takes a lot of practice. All right, cheers, peace, guys. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the comments. And happy flying. This is Bob. I'm out.